from the account of the Bible, we understand that there are two trees placed in the Garden of Eden. The tree of knowledge of good and evil and the tree of life. What do they represent? Are they symbolic or do they mean something different from what we know?
Yes, if the Bible tells you two trees, take it as it is. Because in trying to interpret, you may make a mistake. But what I know is that the tree of life represents obedience and eternal union with God. The tree of knowledge of good and evil is the tree of disobedience, self-determination, the tree of rebellion, the tree of how you can decide to live on your own, to be independent from God, so that you can decide the way you organize your world or the way you live your life. And God is saying it cannot be like that. If you choose that way, you will be cut off from me and you will be dead from my realm of life. So those two trees represents the law of obedience and eternal union with God. Alternatively, the law of disobedience and eternal separation from God. That's what the two trees. The Bible calls trees. If it is not, it could be anything, but take it the way the Bible has said.
Your views seems quite different from what we have known, because if you look at what we have known all along, that the tree is actually a fruit that was eaten, like apple, as we are taught in the Orthodox Church. Again, in recent times, we know a man of God was saying that the fruit eaten was the tithe of God eaten by Adam, and that was why God was angry. What can you say about this?
That is completely far from what is supposed to be the truth. It cannot be tithe. Adam did not produce anything as such to have got a decision to give some to God. It was after the fall that God expected him to learn or to show love, to learn to love him. Adam had the power to see how the best could even come out of them. So there was no such thing. It was after the fall, and in trying to learn to love God, then you have to love him with your strength, because God told them, with your sweat you will eat. And so Adam was now to learn to love God with his sweat. And I believe that was what he taught his children, that Cain and Abel offered unto God sacrifices. When Adam had not fallen, there was nothing like sacrifice. There was nothing like tithes. It was just a relationship between father and son where everything is abundance. So there was no requirement for Adam to offer to God either tithe or sacrifices or vow or anything. So that is completely out of place.